Hi everyone and welcome to part 7 of the Devil May Cry playthrough. We are starting off on mission 16, which has one of the most annoying bosses in the entire game. Nightmare.
What, from Soul Calibur?
No, not quite. And blue orb, full blue orb right there. If you somehow miss that, you need to get your eyes checked. Because it's literally right there waiting for you to pick it up. Now, you remember the Nightmare beta that we picked up? That does not work on the boss coming up. So don't get any ideas. You have to use that if you're going. You have to try and use it on it though for one of the notes on the enemy files. And yes, we have another secret mission here. That's why I was going
Stairway of the Tranquility?
Tranquility.
That's the skulls again, isn't it?
Yep. There's a blue orb fragment pretty high in the air. Simply enemy jump off of the Sargassos.
What, you can't defeat them?
Well, you could if you want to, but then what will you use to jump up? Plus, I'm not sure if you can actually attack these ones. Because remember, these you can only damage these enemies when they're moving. For some reason.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, don't forget the one secret... Well, at least that one lasted more than 3 seconds. Like the Send Scissor one, where I had to use them to jump up to the blue orb. And again, Air Raid makes these guys a complete joke.
You can tell this is an early PS2 game because when the lightning goes, you can see it's like pixelated lines.
Yeah, like the blood as well. This game has aged, but goddammit, it's still a fun time. You just have to deal with some dated mechanics, that's all.
Yeah. Hey, it's only a matter of time before we get into 2020 when the mechanics that we know now today as modern will become old.
Alright. Like some of our franchises are like 20 years old now, like Resident Evil, Pokemon. Final Fantasy is 30 years old now.
Aye.
Like, damn. So now we're heading back to the castle.
Oh, that fucking place again.
What, you don't like it?
I thought you said we were leaving. You lied to me!
Well, now we're going back.
So what do we have to go back for?
What? Well, it's almost like there's an evil overlord in there, and the camera was fucking up there. That's why I was going the wrong way. And we got.
Oh, I just got Phantom Ruby sound effect vibes from that. For those who don't know what the Phantom Ruby is, Sonic Forces.
Yeah. That's all you need to know.
And Mania.
Yeah, because they shoehorn that plot element into that game in order to tie it into the Forces.
The Bridge of Light.
The bridge is out! No longer. So
that's how Leon wishes he can open the bridge in Resident Evil 4.
Oh, sure. What's this Dante guy got that I don't have? Other than the big ass sword. So now...
He stole my haircut.
So now we're back. And
is that just a shadow or is that another creature?
That's the... No, that's just a shadow. And the remember the object we picked up earlier that acts as a light? It'll come in handy here, because it's dark. Really dark.
So what, the power's gone out?
No, it's just really dark. Head up here and stinger off this to get your next blower fragment. There's another one right in the corner. 2 in plain sight, actually.
So the stinger, it gives you a long jump?
If you use it and Dante goes off of a ledge, you have to target the stinger so you'll go towards a ledge if you want to use the long jump. Dante will also automatically long jump towards certain ledges that you need that sort of momentum to reach.
Okay.
Because the jumping in this isn't exactly elegant, as you've seen. Now we get introduced to another new enemy.
If this was a Scottish, they would have put a traffic cone on that horse's statue there.
We have another new enemy to deal with. Plasmas.
Plasmas.
Yeah.
Bats.
Nope, not quite. Well, they can change into this form. But first... the form they choose is us.
Mirror matches.
Yep. Jump there or you will get hit by that. Now, you can use Alistair to damage these things, but they won't take as much damage. You're actually best off using Ifrit to deal as much damage as possible to them.
Okay.
Seemed almost too easy, didn't it?
Again, that hand should have given you the middle finger.
Well, it's had plenty of chances, but it must be one being, like, all connected. Alright, let's just deal with you and be on our way. Oh,
wait.
Punch me? Alright then.
Okay then.
And they split into 3.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
they can multiply.
And they can all attack you at once.
What's the max they can multiply up to?
I think 3. but
Oh, for fuck's
yeah,
sake.
they can do it multiple times, which is really annoying.
Is there a way to tell which one's the real one?
No, you have to defeat them all pretty quickly in order to get rid of them. I don't know if it's actually random whether or not they choose to split into copies or not, but yeah, they can be really annoying. So you're best off using effort to deal with them, because it does more damage. They'll take less damage from Alistair. You can use it, but
not as much damage.
Yeah.
Because it's lightning based.
Yeah, and that's a lightning monster. And he's didn't have a chance. And jump up here for your next blower fragment, because it won't appear until you jump up that ledge. Jump up to the wall there. Then we're back in here again.
And the shop's still there. It's amazing when the power goes out, the shop still has enough power for its shop.
Yeah, some of the doors are actually gone in certain areas now as well.
What? So they're blocked off?
Yeah, anyway, some things are slightly different around the castle.
Right, okay.
Unlike Symphony in the Night, where it's just upside down. Speaking of which, I found that game the other day, like pre-owned CEX, 230 quid they were asking for.
Ouch.
Like, I understand that games can be rare, but fucking hell. Remember that door we went out earlier for the first shadow in the game? It's not there anymore.
Ah, okay.
And at this point.
Okay.
And one of the doors here is gone as well.
You know, seeing you destroying those knights in armor, it makes me wish Ashley could do something like that.
That's me showing off that you must be holding R1, no matter where you are, in order to fire the guns on the ground. So the wall, I take out my anger on the wall. Now, why am I activating this in advance? Because the next boss we're fighting, Nightmare, you have to activate the switches to give it physical form, because it'll just be in a blob-like state otherwise, and you can't damage it that way.
So that's what this is?
Yeah, Nightmare.
Ah.
And it's modelled after the Nightmare Beta is modelled after this thing, and it will not damage it, so don't use it.
So what's the strategy?
What you need, first off, you have to activate the switch, and I don't know why it's deactivated there. Usually it's still activated. That's why I was activating it ahead of time. Those little things will latch onto you, and after a little bit they'll fall off and create an iceberg next to you that'll damage you, so watch for that.
The weak spot's on its back, I see.
On the core. It also changes to be on its back at a lower level as well, but Nightmare will constantly try and hit you with these annoying projectiles and all sorts of different attacks. Like that.
Ooh.
He sends out a spike to impale you and deal damage.
So what, is he supposed to be an alien ripoff of all this sliminess?
I'm not sure, but this right here is a nice beam. If you run it in front of that, you'll take a lot of damage, so avoid it. But basically, you cannot damage him without activating the switch, because he's a blob-like state and you can't damage him that way.
Right, okay. So you can only damage him when he's got his armor on?
Yeah, and you can only damage the core. If you attack the armor with the jump slashes like I was doing, you won't damage it, but you'll get some of your devil trigger back.
Don't tell me we have to fight this guy 3 times too.
Yes, we do.
Fuck!
Dude, it's a Capcom game. I love how Resident Evil 2 had you fighting Birkin, what was it, 4 or 5 times?
Done.
Yeah, because he was different. He did have a different form.
That's what it was, different strategies every time because he mutated.
Yeah, but here you literally are fighting the same bosses multiple times. Now we have another secret mission available to us that requires fighting more shadows again. What we need to do is we have to head back to the main area.
And you just wasted the devil trigger so you can speed up.
No. What? Would
Shadows
you rather
again?
Yep. Would you rather me not run very fast and take forever to get to the door? There are 4 shadows you have to find. 2 of them are in this room.
And you have to kill all of them.
Yeah, for the secret mission. If you go back through the door you first came in before you've destroyed all 4, you will fail in the secret mission, so... As you can see, I've not aggroed the one up there to give myself time to deal with this one. Because again, when you're fighting, having to fight multiple of these things is a pain in the ass.
I don't know if it's just me, but see when they do that bit where they come up and then they try and bite you and they change to something else,
like
that right there, it kind of reminds me of the painted piranha plants in Super Mario Sunshine when they're covered in the brown goo. Just the way they're shaped.
I never seen those, so I don't know. Wouldn't really know. But
I don't know what you're talking about, so therefore you must be talking shite.
Yeah, that you can see right there. They shape it into a mouth when they try and attack you. But again, once they go red, just whoa, you're way to victory.
Avoid them till they self-destruct.
Because again, they will try and grab you and deal a lot of damage to you.
So what is it? As soon as they grab you, they instantly explode?
No, they'll grab you and slam you about twice and then blow up and deal some damage to you.
Right.
If your health is low enough, you get a Resident Evil style death scene where the red background in the background disappears and you blow up and the only thing left is a sword.
Okay.
Yeah, this game has special hidden death scenes, kind of like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 did.
And can you handle them? Because I know, ever since I've known you, you've always said to me that you can't handle the classic Resident Evil deaths.
Yeah, these are nothing compared to classics. The classic games are insane, death-wise. All we have here are the shadows. There's only one in this room.
Right, okay. So at least this won't be too much of a problem.
Yeah. The last one is in another room. We'll be going there after this one's done. But because we have much more room to deal with here, this one's no problem.
Okay.
And again, once they're red like that, they will deflect every attack on the core.
So just avoid them.
Yeah. Just jump and jump and jump. Jump around. Jump around.
Jump around.
Ooh,
Jump
like
up.
a kangaroo.
Jump around. Jump up, and get down.
Final shadows in this room.
And you decide to go bat wings.
Yeah.
You're not Batman.
Yet. That scythe attack where they turn into like kind of bladed appendage and charge at you, that deals a lot of damage, so watch out for that. Ow. No, go away. Yeah, you can't reach me.
So they can't have
it.
Oh, now they can reach you. They have plans for their plans.
Oh, go away, and I get grabbed.
Oh dear.
The one time it hits me.
Ouch.
Yeah, if your health is low enough, you just blow up along with it.
Well, it's not really your fault. You were stuck in a small room.
Yeah, and the camera doesn't help either. And you can see the smoke coming out of Dad too.
No, he shouldn't have been covered in, like, was it soot?
Yeah. Soot?
Yeah, you know, when you get burned, you're covered in black for a bit.
Yeah. There's also, what was that? Oh, I lost my train of thought.
Mirror match.
Wait, why am I just standing there? Ow. You attacked me! You must die!
No, you were fascinated. You were shocked by to see the mirror version of yourself with one eye, no less.
I'm surprised they don't change into Trish, actually, as well. Considering that there's like 2 humanoid like characters in this game.
Not to mention, we saw before that Trish looks exactly like Dante's mother. So can imagine the psychology of what he has to do when he has to fight something that looks like his mother.
Oh, that'll take its toll there, believe me. Yeah, that right there, that hits you on the way up as well. So watch it for that.
Right. Okay.
When they throw their projectiles at you, they skid along the ground and then they fly back up towards it.
Falcon punch there.
Yep. Or One Punch Man. One punch.
No, Captain Falcon will descend from the heavens and destroy you all.
Not before Chuck Norris.
Oh, it's the bridge. Are you going to fall down for our amusement again?
We'll find out. There we go. But because I have to double jump, it's a bit easier to make it. But it is still very easy to fuck up and fall down. And there we are.
Excellent.
No water and no waste of time.
Good.
Now we need to use the Staff of Hermes here. Now to end the mission, you go in the left painting, but you don't have to go in it right away, but I go in the right one just to get an item.
So the right one takes you to the shop?
No, the right one takes you to another area we'll be seeing later, but for the sake of just getting an item from it now, I go in for it.
Okay, they've stolen cues from Super Mario 64 to jump in paintings.
Yeah, there's a blue orb fragment in the corner there, and there's an untouchable on top of the bed.
And whose bedroom's this?
Who knows?
Are you telling me Aphrodite from God of War 3 secretly hiding here?
Hopefully not. So
right,
now, all we
into
do
the
is
left.
jump into the left.
Left painting.
What is this, Harry Potter?
And that was an A rank.
Not quite fast enough for the S. Because it is dependent on speed as well. And orbs and damage taken.
Okay. 16 saves.
Yep. One for each mission.
On to mission 17. Parted Memento.
Slash away at the dragon and enter the court with the Quicksilver. A dragon? Sounds awesome, doesn't it? We'll see it later.
A dragon, you say?
And I've left the oven on. No, we're actually going back for a secret mission. Guess how you get it.
Walk back into the way you previously came in.
Not just that, you gotta get across the bridge without falling into the water.
That's it.
Yeah, if you mess out on this, you will have to reload. If you fuck this up, you have to reload your save.
Wow.
Since it's right at the start of the mission, no, it's no problem.
Blue gem in the sky.
I think this might be a full blue orb, or it might be either a blue orb or a full blue orb, or just a blue orb fragment. Remember this asshole with his platforms that send you high up into the air? We're going to use those to our advantage.
Okay.
Or maybe not. Because what you're supposed to do is have him shoot you into the sky really high with those, and then get the blue fragment.
You're trying to do the cheap way.
Yeah.
And you did it.
It's really easy to fail this secret mission, because if you fall in the water there, that's it. You fail. And again, if you miss this, you gotta reload your save.
You cheating bastard.
Well, would you rather take... I'd just go in the right one to get him out of the way, then I go back out.
That's what he's thinking.
No! It's like Mewtwo every time someone catches it with a Master Ball. You fucking cheater!
That was called tactical fighting. In massive sarcasm there.
Bravely run away. Like you did with the Gyarados. Funny thing, you actually missed a treasure in the middle of the room when you did that.
Well, I didn't care about the treasure.
Yeah.
Because all in my mind was, there's a Gyarados in the room, and I need to get out.
I actually kicked that Gyarados to the ground once in one of my playthroughs. It's hilarious.
Long stairs are long.
Yep. But not long enough to dissuade us from gameplay. And you're probably wondering, why am I switching to the Ifrit gauntlets? Because we have a very, very annoying enemy to deal with coming up. One of the staples of the series, actually.
Okay.
Only really seen in 1 and 4, though. You remember the blades?
A staple in the series, and it's only appeared in 2 games.
Because they're one of the more iconic monsters. These annoying motherfuckers are called Frosts.
And let me guess, they have ice-based attacks.
Yeah. By the way, if you don't jump as soon as you get control here, you will take damage.
So I'm guessing because the Ifrit's the best one because they're firepower.
Yeah. Yeah, you can kill these things incredibly quickly.
So what, the lightning, what's it, Alistair?
They take quite a bit longer to kill with Alistair, and they can regenerate their health as well by encasing themselves in ice.
Wow.
And you have to destroy it really quickly. Otherwise, they will get all their health back.
I hate enemies that can heal themselves.
Even more so when that enemy does a lot of damage to you with its attacks. Like, you still had just a couple of hits there. It was actually doing quite a bit of damage to me.
Wow, you just absolutely destroyed him.
Yeah, Ifrit is the best weapon to deal with those things. Especially when you charge it up. Because again, it deals a lot more damage when you charge it up.
So the Devil Trigger, that counts for both Ifrit and Alistair, or are they 2 separate things?
You get Devil Trigger for both of them. Like, you see the Devil Trigger is active now for Ifrit.
Aye, that's what I meant by the symbols.
Yeah, and it gives you the attack and defense boosts for this weapon as well.
Okay.
Again, they're proving Dante is the true one-punch man, not Saitama.
No, what Captain Falcon would do is he would be at the end of the hallway and just do one big massive Falcon punch. It would destroy everything in his path.
Can you imagine Dante in the world of One Punch Man? That would be funny. That's basically an anime where there's a superhero guy, like, he trained so hard that all of his hair fell out, and he's so powerful he wins all of his battles with one punch.
Okay. Bit ridiculous, but alright.
It's really fun. It's one of those shows that pokes fun at all the other type of shonen shows like Bleach and all that. And it's really funny. I've only seen the first episode, but I do plan on watching the rest of it soon.
Are these puppets going to continuously respawn?
A certain amount, but I just kill them for the extra red orbs. Because we're nearing the end game, so things are going to get quite a bit harder actually, especially boss-wise.
Well, that's what it is. The game's just supposed to be getting harder as you progress near the end.
Yeah.
Unlike a game that just stays in that easy difficulty for the entire game, making it dull and boring.
Did Resident Evil... I know the only thing Resident Evil did, like, difficulty-wise was...
Wait, are you playing baseball with a fire breath now?
This is the so-called dragon. Yeah,
just a
it
statue.
looks like a fucking T-Rex.
Yeah, it looks... No, I see it looks more like a dog's face to me.
Yeah, you have to knock the fireballs back 3 times because there's a contraption we have to use here
Oh, if Colin was here, he would probably think that would probably be the T-Rex skeleton display in Jurassic Park. And you just destroyed it. Wait till the motherfucking T-Rex comes out and kills you.
Or like Dino Crisis, where if the T-Rex catches you, it's instant kill. It's another franchise Capcom hasn't done anything with in years. They just recently filed another trademark for Onimusha, so hopefully they'll actually do something with that now.
So was that another key item I just saw?
Yep. And we go out here for
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay,
the blue art fragment wasn't showing up there, and I don't know.
I thought you just did a random backflip just for the sake of what? Just for the sake of a backflip?
No, these platforms, you can only see them when the lightning strikes, but because I know where they are, I can wait for
I thought you were counted a glitch there.
Nope. Quicksilver.
Not to be confused with the Marvel Speedster.
That is actually the name of a style later, I believe, in Devil May Cry 3, where you can slow down time.
So what does this Quicksilver just slow down time?
This is just a key item.
Oh.
Plot MacGuffin.
I thought they could have done something like that, where in Bayonetta, if you countered your enemies at the right time, it would activate Witch Time, which slows down time. I thought maybe the Quicksilver could be something like that.
Equipping the old Boom Boom Shotty McBang Bang.
Or the Hydra, if you want to call it. It looks like a Hydra.
I don't stick with this for very long, because again, I stick with Ebony and Ivory.
Well, the shotgun's only good at close range.
For raw power, especially.
Like that.
I love the juggling.
No, what Dante should have done is he should have fired from one hand, as he's reloading, swap it to the other.
Since we have a pretty big encounter coming up here, I'm whipping out
the grenade launcher.
The big guns. Because this is actually one of the harder boss fights in the game.
Show the gem with the moonlight. That's the Quicksilver, isn't it?
Yeah. Because like even on normal difficulty, the 4-hit combos this boss has can easily wreck your health. And he's stronger now as well.
We're in some sort of throne room.
Nero Angelo, one final time.
This guy?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the last time we fight him.
I like that.
And he doesn't speak.
No, he has his own, like, code of honor though. And you're about to find out why he has a certain code of honor.
I still can't believe that he's using a sword soul edge though.
Yeah. Time for a Dragon Ball power up. Wait, where's my hair? Why is my hair not getting taller?
Why is it not glowing yellow?
It's not spiky. Look familiar?
Virgil?
Yes.
What the fuck happened to him?
At the end of Devil May Cry 3, we get a little bonus scene that establishes how he ended up in the underworld. And he tries to take on Mundus. Unfortunately fails and dies. And he's enslaved. This is all that's left of him.
So he has no remorse of who Dante is?
He knows who he is, but he's pretty much a soulless, mindless servant at this point. Now, he does a lot more damage here, and he has new attacks. Like one where he'll launch you into the air and slash you several times. And he has that energy ball that we've seen before. But now he has a new gimmick. You know the summon swords you've seen? Mm-hmm. This is where they were established.
Ah, I saw that, the spinning swords, I remember that.
This will really wreck your shit up if you don't avoid it.
But fucking hell, went from Dante's brother to this?
Yeah, kind of sad actually. But yeah, just decide to avoid the fireballs and let loose with a grenade launcher if you want more raw output. And no damage actually.
What, you did this, was
nope,
that a flawless?
No damage.
Well done.
This is one of the harder boss fights as well, so I was really pleased with that outcome.
Does Dante not recognize him?
Yeah, no wait, yeah he does, but it doesn't pop into his head that it is Virgil until we see something here. Remember the amulet that Dante has?
It's another
Virgil
one.
also had one.
So...
And when these combine, we get another weapon, which we will see in the next mission.
So what? When Dante's mother died, she gave 2 amulets to both Dante and Virgil?
I think they had the amulets before she died, but yeah, they both had one each. And when combined, the amulets are at full power, essentially, and bring out the true power of Sparta.
Fucking hell.
And there he is, Mundus. Yes, that's her confirmation that was Virgil.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Trish.
Trish was a backstabbing bitch.
Yeah. She's a demon created by Mundus.
Yes, master.
Fucking hell.
This will have major repercussions later on. actually.
Okay, now this is when the story's getting interesting now. And well done, you deserve that S
Oh
rank.
yeah, no damage. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. And with that, we are off onto new and greater ventures. And we will see you in the next part.